guys, welcome back to Married Gamer Chronicles. This is Married Gamer, and in this episode of Manor Lords, we are planning on expanding on the foundations that we laid in the previous episode. So, the previous episode was pretty lengthy because I had to explain a lot of the game mechanics and how the game works, and I did not get much of the construction done. All we have is the logging camp and the hunting camp that is working like a charm, and a couple of houses built. So I'm just gonna pause it. Let's see where we left off. I believe hitching post, one of them is paused, the granary, a storehouse, and I believe the forager hut. Foundation for the forager hut has been laid. It is yet to be constructed. There it is. So there we go. All the goods are transported. We're just waiting on the villagers, the uh, peasants, to complete the construction. So let's get on with this. And in the last episode, I did say that I am not going to fast forward the time, but that seems like a foolish idea, at least at the beginning of the game. So let's just speed up the game a little bit and get the construction, the initial constructions finished, and then we'll proceed in normal speed. Let's get on with this. I need to find out where the people are. Okay, they're all requesting for markets. I could either put the market down here and then place the church and the manor here, or I can, leave space for the church, get the market done, and have the manor somewhere here. Not sure. Let's see. But a lot of families are requesting market stalls, and we need these markets for the goods to be transported to the burgage plots. The families won't just go to the supplies and pick it up. They need to either get, they need to get it from the market. So I believe a market is very important. Let's just put down the market as soon as possible. Okay, so we have the granary finished. I need to employ one family there. So this person or family will go ahead and collect whatever supplies we have, bread, that's all, from where it's stored right now, and move it indoors. So that, yeah, there we go. He's got a cart, and let's build a road for him. Yeah, so there you go. Stocks damaged by weather. I should have built the granary faster. It's okay. Lesson learned. Now we know. Now we know. And he will also, they will also eventually move all the meat and everything to the granary as well. So the forager hut has also completed. Now we need to employ somebody in the forager hut. That leaves us with only one person in the construction. That's all right for the time being. And let me see how much timber. Okay, see, I have 16 timber. So for the time being, I'm gonna unassign this family and let them complete the storehouse and also the woodcutter's lodge. We're running out of food and fuel. The fuel is still fine. Now it will be a demand when winter hits. Oh, anywho, let's get on with the market. So around 20 stalls, 24. Yeah, 24 sounds good. I think 24 sounds good. Okay, hold on. There we go. But that does take up a lot of space. This definitely taking a lot of space, much more space than I wanted it to. Yeah, that's it. We are gonna place our first market, the great market of Nuslo, supply and demand. A well supplied marketplace is the lifeblood of your town. So, with that said, assigned families will set up stalls automatically as long as there is enough space on the market. So, once we run out of those 24 spots, I think we can think about setting up another market. I did not think that is ever required because the 24 stalls would be good enough to supply for the entire population. However, over specific categories to check your supply and demand. Buggish plots closest to the market get the market requirements fulfilled first. Got it. Okay, so let's see. A stall should be coming up here. Food stall. There we go. Okay. All right. Our first food stall, and who takes care of the food stall? Okay, let's see. People, okay, they're gonna sell vegetables. They're gonna be selling vegetables and I believe berries. All right, yeah, that's what it is, people. Okay, let's just forward the time a little bit. Let's get on with the constructions. So, what is the homelessness number? Okay, let's put on this one and this one as well, and make it highest so that by next month our approval rating improves and we get a couple of people moving in. All right, here we go. So we've got the woodcutters lodge also, so I need to employ someone there for gathering firewood. Let's see. As soon as this is completed, I'm going back to normal speed. There we go. Now I'm still running it at a higher speed, but oh wow, that looks beautiful, guys. That looks beautiful. The houses are on top of a hill, and the backyard is like a slope. That looks beautiful. Okay, let's see what else is up. Okay, it's hedged, so that means I think all of the construction is finished. Just give me a minute, guys. Let me. I hear something. Just give me a minute. Hey guys, sorry about that weird cut. I heard something and I had to go and check it out. Sorry about that. So, where did we leave off? Okay, logging camp, storehouse. We need to employ someone at the storehouse. Okay, so since all the construction is completed for the time being, I am gonna assign all families to do something. Need to get this stuff into the storehouse. So one person in the storehouse. There's one person employed in the forager hut, and let's get one person in the woodcutter's lodge as well. So as soon as this family starts working and collecting firewood, they will put up a stall for the firewood also, and the want will be met. So if you hover over the food variety, you can actually see which of the houses are getting the goods that are requested. So two of the houses are getting berries and bread. Nobody's getting or buying any meat, but the third house is not getting any food at all. So there is food, but they are just too lazy to go to the market and bring food to the house. That's what I understand from this. So everything is working. Let's just speed up time and get the approval more than 50 percentage, and That'll help us get some more warm bodies. So there is an empty space, I believe. Yeah, yep, there is an empty space. The family can move in. We won't run out of fuel because there is one person working in the woodcutters lodge. Now that is something we have to take care early in the game. These people will have to be wiped out as soon as possible because they'll keep on stealing resources, which takes a long time to gather, right? So the sooner the better. The sooner the better. Yep. So we got our firewood stall set up as well. That is great. Now the family who's working in the firewood stall will also stock the stall so that they can sell the goods. So we have once we have 5 of these burgage plots, we can move on to the next settlement level, that is the small village. So as soon as we get this settlement status, we will receive the armament supply, that is 20 of long spears and 20 large shields. As soon as the new family moves in, I will resume the construction work. So I believe as of now there is a person working in the granary and a person in the storehouse, one person in the logging camp, hunting camp, and the forager hut. So 5 families assigned in 5 of our establishments. Just wait for these. It's raining, you guys. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but yes, it is raining here. And the rain is pretty good. It's after a very long time that it's raining here. We had a pretty bad dry spell for the past 6 to 8 months, and we went through the heat wave and all of that. It was pretty bad. But since the rain started, it's pretty much back to normal. I hope it continues for a couple of months at least. And I understand this, because of the deforestation and the cities getting built up. That is the main reason for the rains to stop. But what can be done? I guess take care of the forest. What else? So you get to cut down forests, cut down trees only in computer games, not in real life. Don't do that. Save trees, right? As much as possible. It's forward time. Wait for, there we go. There we go. I believe everybody is getting, yes, that is perfect. That is perfect. And this will pick up soon enough, and our population will grow. As soon as the next person moves in, what I'm going to do is, now these 3 luggage plots are enough to supply our demand for vegetables. Now I think I'm going to go ahead and start off another vegetable farm here. Yep, there we go. Oh, what happened? I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Soon as we move to August, we'll have one family moving in, and yeah, that'll be the end of our worries. Okay, now I think we are stable about the food for the time being with our hunting camp and the forager hut working the way it's supposed to. Yes, and there we go. The berries have started running out. When winter comes, the berries don't grow anymore. So we need to be careful. By that time, we should have a full wildlife, wild animal deposit and a functioning vegetable garden. I believe they are right now harvesting. They are, sorry about that. If they are harvesting, it will show up in the pantry here. So no, they are not harvesting. They are still clawing and sawing. So I read somewhere that the vegetable gardens and apple orchards take 3 to 5 years to be completely functional. There we go. We have our um, construction workers for the time being. I'll finish off this hitching post and get on with the next set of buildings. So I should be looking at building more burgage plots because we need the population to grow. That's the only way the town will grow as well. Let's see. Okay, let's extend the road this way. There. And burgage plots. Yes, I intend to build more than one. There. And now, here we go. There we go. I'm gonna pause one of those. I mean, two of those, and get one of them get built first, and I'll move on to the next one. I hope it's not somewhere too far. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Once this is completed, once this burgage block is completed, we will move to the small town settlement level, which will get us our LP. But we have constructions complete so that we get more people moving in. So I'm going to take 3% out of the woodcutter's lodge and put them into construction as well, so that once we move on to the next month, I should have more burgage plots completed. Okay, that was bad. None of it will complete. We have a free ox, 2 free unassigned families, but still not transporting timber. Let's check that out. Check that out. Why isn't anyone for the construction? That is odd. So okay, there we go. There we go, finally. Get a move on, people. We just missed 1 month.
Come on, laddie, come along.
Just missed out a month. Complete month. iron deposits. We should ideally start focusing on um, making our own spears because 20 spears and 20 shields are not enough to guard your town. At one point, brigands start raiding your villages, so you need to be prepared for them. I think the game gives us a head start, but it's not very long. It's not long at all, to be honest. There we go. New settlement, new development point. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm. So we have a couple of options. I personally go with apple orchards first, but let's take a look at all of them before I go with the apple orchards. So there's, of course, apple orchard. Then there's sheep breeding. So once you buy a couple of sheep, you won't have to buy, keep on buying them to increase your flock. They will breed. Heavy plow. That is, once I start farming, I will think about getting the heavy plow. I am not going with these two at this point because I would not be establishing a lot of trade routes and in the beginning, that is, and I would not need the firewood card and food card at this point, and not ready for armor making yet. There is charcoal burning that is gonna convert one firewood into two charcoal, so it's making it more efficient. But then that is another building and another family assigned in that building, so it I think it is equivalent to having two woodcutters lodge. I mean, say you will end up saving more trees, but trees are something that can be regrown in 3 years. The rest of the three are your beekeeping, which will provide you with honey and wax, and forest management doubles the capacity of berry deposits. We will look into that as well, and also trapping. These are good developments that you can spend that point on. I'm gonna put orchards. Here we go. Now we message. Strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived, and you will now be able to create your first militia banners to serve you and protect your people. However, we need more weapons to equip all the people as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from other lands. Let's form the militia. I do not want to form the militia. It is pretty simple. It's a couple of clicks, and 12 villagers will form a spear militia. Now, we do have 18 people, but only 12 male members and 6 female members. Female members in those ages did not go to wars, did not fight wars, at least not from this village. So it's only the male members that are common. So let's move on. Let's keep moving. Let's reach October and let's get one more family in. And that would help us with our population crunch. I'm going to assign this person back to the logging camp because we will run out of timber soon. And this person in the hunting camp. And I'm going to send the other person to the forager hut is what I thought, but there is no point in me doing that because the forager family already here has taken care of all the berries. So usually we get to a point, get to this point and should be looking at setting up trade. So I will go ahead and set up a trade post in the next video. I'm just planning on waiting till the population fills up in these burgage plots, and I'll call it a day. There we go. We have two unassigned families now, and ecstatic. That is great. Town's slowly growing, and now we need to set up a trade post so that we can get some regional wealth so that I can create an apple orchard. Where could it be? Trade and trading post. So the trading post is works best when it's in the King's Road. So I am going to place it in King's Road. That's that makes sense, doesn't it? That right next to the market. Yep. Let me see. Let me have a look at what all can be built next. We have a granary, we have a storehouse, we do not have a pack station, we do have teaching posts. Not thinking about starting mining yet. So Forester's Hut, I will eventually get to it. Let's clear off this patch of forest first and clear some places here. By the time uh, this place is cleared, I will set up the Forester's Hut and grow a forest here. We have meat and berries coming in. I can take this person out of the forager hut and employ him in the woodcutter's lodge. I should have done that sooner. No, it looks pretty okay now. Very good, very good. So one more person hunting and one person in the trade post. As soon as I set up a trade, I'll need one person in the trade post. Right now, I do not think. Okay, we can start trading berries. We can. I will sell anything over 50 berries. 50 berries will be used up during the winter, and as soon as the winter passes, the berry deposit will regrow, and we'll pick it up from there. Now I will move on to eggs, and we do have vegetables coming in. That is wonderful. That's gonna add another food variety in the market. That is great. All the houses are supplied with food and fuel. Now I can think about setting up a tannery as well. The tannery will convert the leather the hides into leather, right? And leather is considered as clothing. I guess each family, each Burgish plot will buy the leather and make the clothes themselves. I mean, that is the only logical thing that I can think about. So I'm gonna put it right next to the hunting camp because I believe that makes sense. The fresh hides are delivered to the tannery, and the tannery converts them to leather, and the leather gets sold in the market. So as soon as the tannery is done and a marketplace of a clothing stall is set up in the market, I will call it a day because, like we thought, all three houses has been occupied. I will definitely add more housing space so that the population does not get stagnant. Here we go. And the next one, I'm gonna make it one single lot, I think, if it lets me. Let's see. Oh, okay. It lets me have 3 plots with backyards. I'm gonna make it 2 plots. I make it 1. How does it look? Is that a backyard or an extension? No, I don't think it's that will work. 4, no, 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 that's the backyard. No. Okay, so facing the King's Road, I kind of feel that this would work better. And we're still under construction for timber. Okay. The oxygen doing its work. Proper. Okay, I need to take care of the bandits. Um, out of 27 people, 18 male. Okay. Okay, why is the tannery not being built? There are 3 families. One family can take care of the tannery. One family can definitely take care of the other construction that's going on, right? And it's just it's hard to take care of the village, isn't it? So guys, I'm gonna call it a day. I just got a call and I am needed in the kitchen. You don't know the half of it. You don't know what all I have to do to, have some time to play games. After all, that's what I want you guys to know, the Chronicles of a Married Gamer. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Any likes, shares are really, really appreciated. And if you're here for the first time, please do click on that subscribe button. Please do share the channel with your gamer friends and help me build the channel. See you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your Married Gamer logging out. Have a great day, guys.